Alright, now here's where things are going to start changing a little bit. We're going to actually watch this sequence because we're going to head to Aesfrost now instead of Hyzant.
It is not to be taken lightly. Worry not.
The pomp they deserve.
Pay my full come.
Of course, Minister.
You'll find King Ragnar asks that you eat and drink your fill, and toast to
More of that swill you call wine?
your king.
Okay.
Lord Wolfwood, he would have you join our guests on their...
This is a great honor, my lord.
If it is His Majesty's, but there are 2 vessels and only one of me.
He would leave that decision to you.
Lord Falks is representative of another of Glenbrook's.
And why was House Tellior not given this honor?
Mere fact that you whimper those words before us is answering.
I love that.
Good show at the tourney, Lord Serenoa. You truly are your father's son. The king has seen fit to leave this decision in your hands, and I shall not gainsay his wisdom.
A lord must be worldly as well as wise. I trust you will conduct yourself as befits the lord of a high house.
Thank you, Sir Maxwell, Lord Folk.
The king has entrusted this to...
He means to test my judgment.
Indeed. That said, there is no doubt the choice...
I understand. Benedict, I would hear their opinion.
At once.
Okay.
It seems your first test...
Indeed. State your... We take a... That is correct. Such is the way of House Wolf. As Lord, I shall bear the weight.
You are more serious.
He understands what it means to be...
Well, I hope... In secret, of course.
Your Highness, you can...
You may stay ashore if you wish.
You know I cannot allow that.
Well then,
There is exactly 1 coin for each of us.
Yeah, in the original demo, there's one for Serenoa as well. So you can actually tie it. And here you can't tie it because there's only 7 coins.
It seems fate has conspired to... How curious.
Curious. You are ever...
Shall we proceed, my lord?
Very well. Then you shall place your coin upon...
Alright, where's Franny? Or Wolford, I know your position as head of the house comes with many responsibilities. But being party to Roland's fancy is not one of them. I can understand that. Roland made a prince, but he looks like a brother to me. I'm just gonna do all I can to sort the crown. Thoughts like that are precisely why he is still so immature. I wish it was super simple, but neither king nor queen is perfect. And so, why would he choose a path that leads to his own suffering? Instead of misjudging Bruce Fanny, you were a lot more for one than I had thought. Worry? There's no cure for foolishness, so why would I waste my worries on him? Oh boy. I would have that thought on the subject, considering your bride had hails that very land. Let me tell you what I know. Aesfrost deals with the Snowy Mountains to north and is famed for its abundance of iron and airspace and smithing. Their elite soldiers, those of Black Irons, managed to make quite a name for themselves during the Saldarian War. Leaders led by Archie Gustav, late Frederick's older brother, and Louis holds most of Aesfrost's political power. He encourages the people to act free and promotes individuals on the basis of ability rather than blood or social status. Prince does now, but we once afraid they were once the very ones who caused war for 30 years past. They are an ambitious people that live in a cold, harsh nation, which makes you think the hunger of theirs is still alive and well. Pray forgive me, I forgive myself sometimes. I've been foolish, but that means I'm not calling your judgment. The decision is yours to make. He's a lot more, he's a lot nicer now than he is later in the game.
Listen, lad.
Okay.
Lord Serenella.
Their country is built on unfair trade. Being lord of a mercantile hub, that idea holds great interest for me. Yes, certainly, the fascinating aspect of society. However, if I had its claims, universal supply would be even more intriguing. I appreciate your point of view, my lord. There's much to be a sneak over for each final decision. Of course, if you have further thoughts, Mayor, that would like to be open to glad to hear them. Knowledge is the fountain of power. We can learn much by winding the archives for a spell.
Why?
The archives seal over words of knowledge. Even the most irritated among us is but a fool for its cast tones.
Decide.
You can much consider, my lord. I'll take your precise account when making a decision.
Lord Serenella.
I see. I'm sure we will come to plan to ask in the future.
Then,
Afraid that times make it easier to ask the affairs may require. Thank you for my lord. I mean, I understand why you want to finish Aesfrost.
Serenella.
You wish to visit Aesfrost? May I ask why? People hides me of his welcome as you believe.
No.
Is it because I am a Rosellan? Please, I do not need others to presume upon my feelings. I am proud of the hair my mother gave me. I do not concern myself with the opinions of others. You seem to have quite a bit of thoughtless, Serenella.
And?
We tried to Aesfrost. How do you expect your visit? Truly, then I shall do my level best to show you the finest aspect of this offer.
I see.
I hope it's everything you imagined. If it isn't, well, promise not to think worse of me. Thank you for sharing opinions with me. I shall consider it for my own opinion. She appears indifferent.
Lord Serenella. Hello.
Afraid of it, the offer had a few chances to visit Hyzant. Deeply raised from the Holy State would doubtless be to your benefit as well. Why not use the opportunity for that for you to get as long held in the meantime? I'm glad to hear of interest in knowing more where you're proud to be,
Possibly.
as I'm certain she is as well.
My mind is
I believe I
made
have more than enough food for thought. I should easily get this because I've got tons of conviction anyway.
It is time to cast our. Do we journey to the. Approach the scales of.
Okay.
You make a convincing.
We shall have a chance to have this has again in the future. I'm certain of that I'm certain.
I am so sorry.
I'm sorry, but I fear if I don't say has it now, I will regret it. Yeah, I kind of thought I wouldn't.
I have no qualms with that.
Make a Vince Armand. Is there about attitude to a young lord?
You have my vote.
Okay. So she's the only one side with me here. I kind of figured she's the hardest to convince because she really wants to see Hyzant.
The way forward is decided. We journey to Aesfrost.
Right, plus 40.
We have decided. Whether or not it proves to be the right choice will depend on our actions.
We are ready to set sail, Lord Patriot.
Very good, my lord. When you pay respects to the Archduke, remember that you do so on behalf of our king.
That's sleazeball.
Archduke Gustadolf will be pleased that you chose to honor our nation with a visit. I'm sure he is eager to get to know his new brother-in-law as well.
The feeling is mutual, I assure you.
Does this mean she is coming back too? I feel myself getting sick already.
That swill they call wine will taste even more vile now, I fear.
Jerks.
My lady, are you sure you wouldn't prefer to stay at Castle Wolford?
Nonsense. I am coming with you.
No matter which way you go, he tries to convince her to say. Okay. All right.
Serenoa, acting as King Regnar's envoy, charts a course down the Norzelia River for the Duchy of Aesfrost. Ere long, Serenoa and crew arrive at a massive gate, itself dwarfed by the snow-covered mountains that lie beyond. Awaiting them at Twins Gate, as it is known, is Farog Aesfrost, second in power and influence only to the Archduke himself.
A land of snow and ice.
Avlora, Erica, Thalas, welcome home. I trust the ceremony was a fruitful one.
'Twas my duty as minister to be present.
Thank you for having us in your domain, Uncle. The crags are lovely as ever.
Lord Svarog, I present to you Lord Serenoa Wolford, come on behalf of King Regnar.
Ah, the Wolford boy. Frederica's betrothed, yes?
The very same, my lord. I thank you for the warm welcome.
The honor is mine, Lord Serenoa. Svarog Aesfrost at your service. I watch over Twinsgate, the front door of our duchy.
Lord Svarog is father to Dragan, and uncle to the Archduke and myself.
We did not expect to see you again so soon, Frederica. But I understand wanting to show off your handsome...
Uncle, please. You embarrass me.
Good to see you're still not afraid to speak your mind. A word of advice, lad. You do well not to anger her.
I shall take your words to heart.
It is quite the burden you're undertaking, my friend.
Prince Roland, I did not expect you'd be in attendance.
It's been quite some time, Lord Svarog. But today I come as an attendant to House Wolford.
A secret visit, then. Say no more.
King Regnar thanks Lord Dragan for all he has done for the mining effort. His engineering prowess has proved indispensable.
As his boasting has no doubt proved intolerable. Forgive the That said, rest assured his goals are sincere. He truly does wish to lead us into a new era. I pray you'll lend him the strength to see that it becomes a reality.
You have my word.
You expect great things from him, then?
Against my better instincts, perhaps. But such is my lot as the boy's father. But forgive me. No doubt you are weary from your journey. I shall keep you no longer. Archduke Gustadolf awaits you at Ironstone.
Ironstone's the
Then we
capital.
shall take our leave. Thank you, Lord Svarog.
Yeah, I think it's the same one. We're gonna skip that one. Well, we're on a different route, but I don't think it's gonna change much.
Brother, where is Roland? Have you...
And you shan't, for he has left.
He did?
Again, prioritizing it.
You haven't any love for him.
Love? I would
How can you say that?
Royal family. Do not look to Roland for inspiration. If you
Poor Cordelia. She stayed behind, but she's not present in the battlefield, so I bet we can still deploy her anyway. That's funny to be able to deploy her, but she's technically supposed to be back there at the castle. Oh look, there's lava flowing through the mountains. That's fun. Lava flowing to the capital. Ironstone throne room.
I am Gustavov, Archduke of Aesfrost. Allow me to personally welcome you to my nation. I hear I am addressing the new Lord of House Wolfort, yes?
Serenoa Wolfort, Your Grace. It is an honor to have an audience with you. On behalf of King Regna and all of Glenbrook, you have our sincere gratitude for your generous contributions to the mining effort.
Consider your gratitude accepted. Avlora informs me that you fought well in the tourney. I would much like to see for myself how the legendary Simon's son carries himself in battle.
I train twice as hard, yet am not half the warrior he is.
It is good that you make such effort. I would expect no less for my brother-in-law to be. Norzelia is changing. The time when matters were settled by blade draws to a close. In the spirit of this age of diplomacy, I would hear your honest thoughts on the mining accord.
That's what I said last time too.
I cannot shake the fear that our visions do not align, and this fragile alliance may not hold.
Oh, not the answer I was expecting from a young lordling on his first journey abroad, but an interesting one. Continue.
Yes, Your Grace. Of course, I do not believe the Accord is doomed to failure, but we must be honest about our differences and use them to push each other forward.
Just so. One cannot lead a nation living in a world of naive dreams and platitudes. I, too, believe that rivalry is important in order to secure prosperity for our own. And rest assured that I make a formidable rival. Do not lose sight of your role in all of this. Stand by Serenoa always, and represent Aesfrost with pride and grace.
I shall, brother.
Prince Roland, as you have come in secret, I will dispense with formalities.
I appreciate the consideration, Your Grace.
That said, does King Regna not worry that his younger son visits a foreign land on his own?
I am no longer a child, and it is a prince's duty to be worldly.
A fine outlook. In that case, I would show you to the archives.
It holds countless tomes, from the ancient to the new. I dare say it rivals that of Hyzant's Ministry of Medicine.
Of course. So here we go to the archives, the other one we go to the Ministry of Medicine.
An intriguing offer, and one I gladly accept.
Lord Wolford, you and your men are free to join us as well.
Truly, Your Grace? I understand the archives hold many a closely guarded secret.
And rest assured, I have no intention of giving those away. But now that we are allies, through mining and marriage alike, a brief tour is more than in order.
Nice.